Hello there, and welcome to a new gameplay commentary of mine. And guess what? We're doing more Teemo Jungle on this one. So, you'll find the runes I use in the link in the description below. And for this one, I'm not running area like most Teemo players do nowadays. I'm running fleet footwork for the jungle, and I feel like this is a real good keystone for Teemo Jungle if you're insane enough to play this shit. Because, let me get this straight, Teemo Jungle is not a viable option. Teemo Jungle is more of a troll pick than everything else. I would never recommend you to play this only because he's pretty strong in the top lane right now. I only do this because I love to play Teemo. That's pretty much everything. So let's go. I'm gonna try to explain as much as possible along the game, and let's have some fun. So I'm facing Xin in the jungle, which is kind of like the worst thing that can happen, because most of the time this dude can just sit on me and slap me. Like the little yordle I am. That's because right now, in the current patch iteration, Xin is one of those champs you basically can't 1v1 if you're not Tryndamere or something like that. And even these champs have a hard time with people like Xin, because he heals when he attacks, he can CC you, he can dash on you, he'll slow you. That's quite a ton of pain he can inflict to you, and that was some really good leash. That was some really good leash. I didn't even need to pot on this. Oh, I love it. So, I really gotta be careful with the Xin, and because of that, I'll drop a ward here. I want to know if he starts eating my blue buff. And if he does, don't want to be around there. Or maybe I will, I don't know. I have red buff right now. And look at that, when you speak of the devil. So, let's keep an eye on that. I still have my smite up. Maybe I can outsmite him. Got it. It's my blue buff main. So that ward immediately paid off. Like, what the fuck? So Ornn is around, but we're not gonna go for more here. Oh, actually I do. So I feel like this should be doable. Alright, I got this flash. I'm not gonna flash after that because there's still the gangplank around, and I would die for nothing if the Xin is still sitting here. They can kill me pretty easily. So right now I'll just hold the lane for Talon until he comes back, only taking last hits. I'm not pushing here. I don't know what his mid lane agenda is. And I don't want to make him salty here. Giving the GP some pain. And alright. Luckily Xin didn't eat my raptor camp here. That's really relieving. That would have been a bad thing for me if that happened. So with the raptor camp, it's really important to kill the small ones first in Teemo. And I'm trying to make as much use as I can out of the fleet footwork. The big one can reset. What? Shit. Just wanted to say that the big one can reset. I have no problem with that, because I'm not hurting him yet. So, I don't think I want to flash for that. But I feel like... Whoops. Alright, he got it. I flashed for nothing. Fucking embarrassing. Holy shit. I really thought he wouldn't get that. So maybe Wayne is not careful enough. One more step forward, please. Let's go. She's just gonna condemn me away, but gonna give her some damage. This'll help the bot lane some. Even if you don't achieve any kill or something like that, put in some damage on the dude. This makes him either recall or be low in lane. Both things are helpful for your lane mates. Alright, so that flash was really abysmal. But it was a pure greed flash, I totally admit that. I was flashing like the greedy little fuck I am. Because kills are really good early on Teemo. Teemo is a very snowbally champ, so the more kills you can get early on, the better. Oh shit, that talent is dust. That was a nasty gang. Gotta admit. Where's he going now? Let's go on top lane. So I'm gonna hold mid again. Again, giving the Gangplank some damage into the face. And absorbing as much creep CS as I can. Should really turn those Christmas sprites off. I'm always thinking that these would be fighter minions instead of caster minions. So let's drop down a ward here. I feel like Talon can use that. Alright, I want to go home. Red's up pretty soon, so I don't want to get robbed of that. So we're gonna pick up the recurve bow and the boot. And I want to have a control ward. I feel like I need to take some terrain control over our side of the jungle. Because this Xin is doing his job pretty decently so far. Whereas I'm always too late to the party, but in the early game that's pretty much what's happening when you're Teemo Jungle, you know? That's why I don't recommend it. You're damn slow. You have a damn slow start. With a recurve bow, your thing gets going. I like to compare it to Master Yi, who has a similar weak early game. So let's have a look, see if the Xin wanna come. Obviously not. Was covering up for the bot lane if they get in some counter gank or something like that. So I'm hanging around mid because Xin was pretty much always there when Talon was starting to win against the GP. And there he is. I want to give Talon this blue. I feel like this will help him a lot. Or he'll just give it to the GP. Or to Xin. We're gonna see. So it looks like Talon's greedy little thing like I am, and he's preferring to over around mid. Alright, so this time I'm gonna be around. I can blind that. Or can I take the GP? I expected that. I expected the Xin to be around again. So gonna warn the bot lane because I feel like Xin might be hovering around. There he is. I was expecting as much. I called it, mate. But maybe we can take him down now. Oh, Jin. That's really bad. If he retreated a little bit more into my direction, we could have killed him. Jin would have been dead 100% either way, but this way Xin could just retreat onto his lane and couldn't do shit about that. So sad. But shit like that happens. So I'll just keep farming here. Don't think I need to cover up bot lane. So for now, I'll just use my shrooms to farm, because Xin is getting ahead crazily because he's farming as much as I am, while killing a lot. But Oron is going big here, that's good. At least something working out on the team. Alright, they took it. That's pretty damn sad. So let's drop down some shrooms here. And there. So maybe we can do this, or they'll just finish it up without me. So Zin's at the bot side of this jungle now. Alright. Gotcha. Can I afford the yellow thing or the red thing right now? No, I can't. So I'll just start making this my map. If I can't react into that and stuff just keeps dying quicker, then I can get an assist in that. Holy shit, bot lane is going crazy. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's pretty cool that the Jhin got the shutdown on the Xin. So I'll just farm up my side of the jungle, or can I help this Ornn? Let's see. I mean, I inflicted a lot of pain to the GP before. Well, Ornn's not healthy enough to dive this, sadly. So, if I had a real jungle champion, not Teemo, I would have done a lot more in this game, because I'm missing like at least 3 assists because I have no mobility skills or gap closers or anything. That's a rough life, man. And so I'm gonna pick up my Gromp and Ornn. I think Ornn is going for the dive. I think he's going for the dive. There he is. So, let's see if I can. Holy shit. That little creep. He'll expect me to run into this direction for sure. Fucking stopwatch meta. I would like to help him, but... oh shit. I was watching the other side of the map, but... well... in the greater scheme of things, I made this thing for Ornn happen here, because if I wasn't around, if I didn't get killed by GP there, Xin would have been killing the Ornn 100%.
I forget what started the fighting.
The bad side about that, I gave GP a kill. And died for pretty much nothing. Well, I broke his stopwatch. I hope that hurt you, GP. But it's okay. The rest of my team is popping up pretty hard, so... alright, so I got my red smite now. That's really a good thing. But I'm still considerably weak because I got no assists and no kills, so I'm lacking a lot of money. We don't have any turrets yet, so I'm lacking even more money. But I think it's okay. Blind man. You're blind now, Xin. That was a nice one from the town. I'm not gonna fight further here though, because I'm pretty dead right now. Sadly, the damage I did on the Tryndamere was too long ago, so I didn't get an assist in that. That would have been super cool. Alright, but I feel like I'm getting there right now. Normally I use my shrooms a lot more for terrain control, like around the enemy side of the jungle and everything, but this game was so bad for me in terms of kill participations that I really prefer to farm as much as possible with the shrooms. There we go. I knew he could do it. And let's take that turret too. We all need money. And I still have my red buff up. In situations like these, I often run into junglers in lower ELO who just then back off and go for further farming instead of taking objectives. That's really bad. Don't be that jungler, even if you're playing Teemo. So things are not too cool for mid lane. I'm afraid he's coming towards me here. No, he's there. Alright. I'm really grateful for that person who dropped that control ward into the enemy side of the jungle. Must have been Bell, I think. And I used this control ward here to reassure myself that GP couldn't see me before I go in. Because if he's aware of my person, ganking him is a lot harder. So I know that... Oh, hello there, beautiful. He's afraid. I'm not gonna go for the tower dive here. I'm a shitty little Teemo, you know. So... he really wants to Krug. But I don't wanna be around here right now, actually. I feel pretty safe around Warren, but I have a crap ton of money here. Oh, but looks like this Trin wanna die. I know he sees me. My bad. Totally forgot about that ward. So... let's build towards the Leandries, but I really wanna have Mobies on this game, because this Xin keeps being quicker than me into the party every time. I don't like that. I have 3 assists. I must have stepped into some shrooms somewhere. I feel like this should be at least 1 less. Sometimes I just don't realize when I get kill participations on Teemo. So let's have a ward on this Drake here. And maybe... no. I was wondering if Xin went towards the river here, maybe, to pick up the scuttle or something like that. So right now I'm sealing off the other jungle entries, so I will take notice if somebody gets towards the Drake, because I really want to have the Earth Drake. We're pretty strong at pushing right now, so having this Drake is really good for us. Bard is coming towards us, but that's okay. Holy shit, the crit damage. That was some juicy crit from the Jhin there. So, I might as well farm the enemy side of the jungle instead of my side, because this hurts the enemy a lot more. And keep shrooming this place. You know, more where that came from. So Ornn is dominating them pretty hard there. So, might as well push. Why not? Because in order to get fed, I need money. Yeah, my buddies over there at top lane are doing a really good job on their own, so... oh, my squad is coming, so I might as well stay a moment here. But the enemies are coming too. Alright. They're cleansing the shit out of this place.
I forget what started the fighting.
Yeah, sure. Take red, mate. So at this point, it's not as important anymore how you manage the raptor camp.
Good men die. I choose to live.
I should have taken Herald. That was really shitty of me. Ornn was so strong. Totally slept over the Herald there. Holy shit, what the fuck are you doing, mates? This Ornn 1v4ing them, like, not. Seriously not, man.
Lots to do before I punch out.
So their squad is roaming towards bot. Let's warn my team.
Layers are always
But the Wayne is pretty alone. Or not. It's 3. 4. Alright.
They've been looking for yours truly.
I guess my appearance saved Velka's ass. I think they would have pursued deeper into that if I wasn't around.
Size is a liability.
Pumping in some damage.
I own this land.
Even if you can't kill the people, if you can get in
I've grown
a few safe hits,
you're here.
always take them. Looks good on your stats in the end of the game too. In terms of damage dealt. Jokes aside, you never know what happens out of this damage. You never know what happens next. And sometimes this is really helpful, so... Gonna head home after this.
You'd be surprised how quick fur ignites.
Or not. Nah, I feel like I want to be around this side of the jungle here. Still have a health pot. No, I don't want to be around here. Whoops. Well, that ensured the turret. Looked like shit, but ensured the turret. Right now, I'm not doing much, because I feel like I'm not really synergizing with my team here. What the fuck am I just witnessing here? Because every time I was around my team, they are not responding well, to put it like that. I feel like I have huge issues to get towards them and do some shit. That's okay. I can be useful in different ways. The good thing about that is my team is totally dominating those team fights without me, so there's pretty much not much reason for me to try team fight this situation. He sees you, man. He did that with me before too. Alright. This GP deals a lot of damage. But if I steer clear around his barrels, I should be able to kill him solo.
One day there'll be a reckoning.
I feel like I'm spotted. I was right. So they're fighting around bot side. Whoops. I have some issues with my mouse lately. Feels like sometimes the connection drops. I couldn't move my cursor right now in that fight. It's pretty shitty. I mean, I would have been friggin' dead anyways, but... So, embrace the usefulness of Teemo Jungle. This is one of the worst games I had lately as Teemo Jungle. Because my team plays like completely different game like me. But I don't care. It's not like I'm not doing anything for this team. Speaking of which... As much as I'd like to cover up top lane right now, I really want to be around that Drake. Because we should be able to sneak this. Or at least put up a fight in this area. Oh, this is looking good. Alright, this is looking really good. I don't think we need more. I mean, they can do more, but... Oh well. I'd notice if she comes. Or... Alright. Was just checking if she attacked the Val. I'll much more prefer to do a Drake for my team. Because right now they're just running it down mid. Let's get there. I have a feeling that my team will overstay. Holy shit, I'm doing a lot of damage. So I can't do much more here. Apart from eating Zin's jungle. So bot lane is being covered up by my teammates. That's okay. Alright, let's head home and buy some nifty stuff, because I feel like this time I want to do some hybrid build. I have all the AP I need. I was wondering if I go for Wit's End or not, but the Bard is pretty much the only source of that magic damage I then realized. So that's not too interesting. And we're only having... we're having no real AP carry, so... Okay, never mind. We have a super fat Vel'Koz. We do have an AP carry, so Wit's End would have been also an option here. What the fuck is going on here? That's a full-scale invasion on the Vel'Koz. I really hate that dude.
You're welcome.
So, while I'm not doing too much work in teamfights or anything like that, I'm maintaining a lot of control over this map and giving my team all the operational space they need to do their fights. That's really cool. I mean, I secured a lot of Drakes for them. 2 or 3. Oh, do I have bot now? I want to help here. I feel like they're in a bad spot. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff going on here for me. Or... So let's go. Alright. So... I feel like Wayne will be backing, but I might as well take this turret here quickly. I'm not gonna 2v1 this bot lane, because I can't. Let's pick up the blade. So Zin has 2.5 items, and I do have 2 items. Holy shit, I'm behind. Behind as fuck. But, well... not getting too much combat participations in this game.
Tall folk don't last long around here.
But it's also because we don't have real teamfight comp. I mean, Ornn does a lot of work, sure, but he's not a good teamfight champ. Or we're not having any of the good good old point and click art engage. Boom, bitch. Not doable without the flash, but holy shit, that Ornn's still alive and kicking. I can't believe it. So let's help this. Let's help this man, or maybe it's the GP who needs help. I don't know. All right, there we go. Captain Teemo on duty. Yeah, Ornn is such damn busted champ these days. He's so damn strong and nighly unkillable. I feel like we're gonna see some serious Ornn nerfs in the future. So they want to do Baron, I feel like, why not? We're in a good spot to do so.
Lots to do before I punch out.
No. They're having so much ground control here.
You don't know about war.
It's not a good moment to take the Baron, especially when Ornn is not around. Going anywhere particular? Or you? Alright. So my stupid ass farming game all day long finally pays off. I'm pretty strong right now. And I feel like we should be able to do this. He's blind now. He's dead. There we go. Teemo countering Zin. That's how you do it. It's pretty crazy, man. It shouldn't be happening. Not in the world I know.
You don't know about war.
Sure, let's do the dragon. Alright. So we're getting there. And my CS advantage is getting bigger and bigger. And we're having a lot more turrets than they do, so by now I could have I might have as much money as them. I don't know. Maybe a little bit less still, because this dude is running around with 21 combat participations. That's sick. While I'm only having 10. That's not too much. But yeah. Let's do this. So at this point I feel like I should be able to 1v1 the lane. She's not particularly strong. And my blind is kicking her ass pretty hard. Especially since I have the point and click blind. There we go. She can't 1v1 me anymore. Generally speaking, I'm a monster right now. So that's the thing about Teemo Jungle. If the game goes too long, you get really powerful, even if your early game sucks like hell. So... oh, I'm gonna get that creep wave. They're gonna do the inhibitor without me. That's okay.
One day there'll be a reckoning.
Don't let that money lying around. So I can finish this inhibitor now. No biggie. But this game is pretty dunzo. This was such a fucking great kill, but I had to do it. It looked like it was a promising thing to do, but it was actually a shitty play. We should have backed up and picked up the Baron out of that, which we can't right now. That sucks. So I feel like let's go for a mallet. Because I feel like I'm dying pretty quickly in this game, and being a little bit tanky and resilient is really good. Holy shit, if we didn't have supers in their base, they could actually Baron. But yeah, sometimes you get really excited and do really shitty plays. If this would have been a ranked game, I would have pinged the retreat there, because I would have been super afraid of them taking Baron out of this situation. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll just hang around bot and push. I don't give a shit what my team does now, because it's actually not useful to hang around the other side of the map. They have to defend bot and top, mid and top, or the supers will push into their base. So we can easily just push into that and force them into a bad situation. But I don't know what they are doing up there. But that's okay.
War didn't change me. I changed war.
So there you have it. They're defending because they need to. And Jin looks like he's feeding his ass off there. So my whole team goes suiciding there. It's fascinating. That's a free Baron for them. So why ever they took that fight, they can now either take Baron or defend. They can't do both. But I think they take Baron. Or just both.
Another mushroom, another victim. I forget what started the fight.
So it's arguable if I should have went with my team. I feel like it would have been the proper play, even if they are stupid like fuck. But on the top side, let's put it like that. Baron buff does expire. Dead teammates, they revive. A turret only comes back in the next game. So they lost a turret here. They lost something permanent. While our disadvantage here is only temporal. That's something. But I feel like it would have been smarter to just fight it because we are ahead as fuck. Holy shit, I'm taking too much damage here. But oh well, let them feed to kill the Teemo. That's okay. You took down the Teemo. The orange snipe. That was such a wonderful orange snipe. He sniped him down with his ult. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. I love it. So since we're having a ton of drakes, we might as well do Elder. But look at this beauty. They killed me and they're losing all of their inhibitors right now. Maybe. Maybe they do. Oh well, they lose 2 of 3 inhibitors. This game is starting to go too long. This is getting a big disadvantage for us. Alright, let's look how balanced Ornn is. If he can't kill these 2 people, he 100% deserves a nerf. I would have been super surprised. So, we're giving away Elder for free. That's really shitty. Oh. I can't kill them here. No chance. If I had Flash, I would have tried to take a play, but
Survival ain't pretty.
whatever. So we're super close to lose this game, actually. It doesn't look like that yet, but they have super scaling champs. And we didn't clear out this game when we had the chance to, which is really, really bad. So I picked up the Sorcerer Boots, because they might not have any MR stacking champs, but the spell penetration still increases your damage. So I feel like grouping is not particularly the best idea, but I think we have no other choice here. Because my team doesn't know how to play this game differently. I should be able to spank this bard. But the rest of my team is dying there. It's looking good. This is looking good. We got this. So what's left? Trin Bard. I don't think I can outplay Trin without Smite available, Flash available, but I can take some inhibitors here. This will be super helpful to take down a few of those. And shrooms in their base, but I can't do more. Because it's late game now and Wayne gets super deadly. If I want or not. And Trin goes for the split push. Because that's what Tryndamere does. But at least he died out before that. I can't dare to try to 1v1 the Wayne anymore. I feel like this is so absolutely playing with fire there. This game is over 40 minutes old. This is super dangerous to 1v1 a Wayne at this point.
You can't tell, but I've grown quite the beard under here.
So, it's 4v5. We should win this, right? But they're letting themselves get smacked by the GP. Alright. That Wayne has a weird positioning there. Alright. This is looking good. Wow. Holy shit. It looked like the Ornn killed them both with that ult. Sick. Alright. Looks like we won this. We should be able to finish out of that. There we go. Alright, so that's another Teemo Jungle game 1. I'm pretty surprised we won that, to be quite honest. I felt like in the beginning, in the early game, I felt like we would lose this, but turned out I was wrong. But yeah, I want to have a look-see here. What I was able to provide in this game. Sadly, they flamed all the way in French, so if you have really looked this video that far and you're able to speak French and you could tell me something about what they were flaming there, I would be super grateful. So let's have a look here. So Tank Ornn did more damage than me, but apart from that, a solid second spot. I'll take it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this. If you try this at home, You're picking a shitty jungler, but you can have some serious fun with that. I like Teemo Jungle because he's fun to play, but no, top lane is stronger. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you guys soon. Bye bye.